It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. And for Dallas, we've got Clutch. Magician is out there with Davis, and it's Cruz, and at the 3, the small forward. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10 seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
So, Toronto wins the tip. Toronto working the ball around now. Andrews passes to Baddest one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Magician. To the left side wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Baddest one misses. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Takes the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Magician passes to Cruz. That's tipped. Here's Baddest one. He's coming off a 40-point game again. That shot is off. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Magician. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Andrews. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Magician. And the shot goes in. Magician's got his second basket of the night. Toronto, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Melo. Elbow shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And here is Davis for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Melo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the strike. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Cruz. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out left to the wing. Out to the right wing. Clutch the pass to Cruz. Here's Magician. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Here's Melo. It's good from long range. Melo's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Cruz, the pass to Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's his first foul. Clutch the pass to Magician. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Magician, and it's in there. He has 6.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's baddest one. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Magician's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Magician. Misses the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
A moment here to look at the numbers for money. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Dallas trails by 3.
Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Davis. Here's Magician. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. And that ties it up.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Here's baddest one. At the tip. It's good on the putback.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Baddest one's got 5 now.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Dallas calls timeout. Down low, here's Cruz. Rebound by Andrews. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Driving to the basket. Here's baddest one. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Fires for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Melo. Here's baddest one. Now Melo. 5 points in the game. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Davis.
Toronto foul. 0. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so here is Dallas. 6-point game.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Now here's Melo. He's guarded closely. The three. And Davis pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Pass to baddest one. A three-pointer is right on target. Baddest one's got 10 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Cruz. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Magician. Toronto grabs the miss. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Melo. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Toronto with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Andrews. Toronto leading by 10. Out to the wing. Here's baddest one. It's not going to go for him. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the wing right side. Davis, the pass to Cruz. Here's Magician. Pass to Clutch. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight.
For Dallas, Davis. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Davis. Toronto leading by 8. Now here's Melo. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Dallas moving it around. Pass to Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Toronto leading by 9. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Inside. It's stolen. From deep. Here's baddest one. And the three ball is good. Baddest one's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Baddest ones checked in for Toronto.
Jalen Graham.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas, no good that time either. And so Graham will bring it up for Toronto. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. To the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Melo. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And that's 12 points for Melo.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he is able to convert on the finger roll.
High post, Davis. That one's off, still out of sync. Toronto leading by 16. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here is Graham. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Cruz the pass to Magician. To the paint. Here's Clutch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Dallas, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
So he gets them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Back to Graham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Dallas trails by 15. Outside, Davis. Cruz, the pass to Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He has 5.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Baddest one. To the left wing. Tries the spin move. Here's Melo. Can't convert off the spin. For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Davis. Dallas moving it around. Here's Clutch. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Dallas trails by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Pass to Davis. It's blocked.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low, Melo with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. To end the cold streak, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Davis. Melo with the steal. Here's the break. And here is Graham. Melo with it. 11 points last game. And the 3 off target.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Davis up top, all sorts of time. Rebounded by Baddest one. Toronto leading by 15. Now Melo. He's got 14. Clock at 6. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. No luck that time either. Dallas trails by 15. 1:33 left here in the second. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Sanders. Here's Clutch. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Clutch has got 4 points this quarter. Toronto leading by 13. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Right wing. Lots of room. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Clutch. Davis with a screen on Hart. 5 to shoot. Here's Clutch. 6 points for him. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Toronto, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Dallas making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Sanders. Here's Davis. Oh, that's blocked. And so it's Toronto. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, for Dallas, they've really fought their way up the ranks. Few people saw this coming. This team has exceeded expectations, and so far, they've held strong with the postseason approaching.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for Toronto.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so here is Dallas, trailing by 17. Davis is out there with the Magician, and it's Clutch, and it's Cruz, and at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Fires the three, trains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
And not the tightest D right there, and he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Baddest one, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And Toronto leads by 17. Dallas shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Davis looking for an opening. Shoots the three. Toronto grabs the miss. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. This one for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
3 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Clutch. He has 6. To the inside. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
So the wing on the left. Inside. Right block shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul, first team foul.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
23.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Dallas trails by 17. Here's Clutch. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Baddest one passes to Melo. Can't get it to fall. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Davis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits, only about 70% on the season.
Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the middle. Here's Andrews. Over Davis. And that one's good. Andrews. He's got 8. Dallas trails by 17. Dallas calls timeout. Have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here to see the numbers for Davis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Magician. He's got 6. Here's Clutch. Connects from three-point range. Clutch has got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Baddest One, and he banks in the lane. Baddest One's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Toronto leading by 14. Latrey. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires the 3. Clutch can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Floats one. Can't connect from short range.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they could put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. Banks. And Davis gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto leading by 12. Pass to Andrews. Melo with it. To the inside. Here's Baddest One. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
High post, Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Melo, guarded closer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Davis sets a screen. Here's Clutch. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And Toronto making a change here. That one misses. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to the waiter. Here's Pickett. Graham defending. Here's Pickett. Still without a basket. 5 on the clock. And Davis gets it to go.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Graham, the pass to Battister. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Baddest one's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Pass to Davis. Poked away. Here's the waiter. It's up a 3. Rebound by Andrews. Here's Baddest one. Sanders covering.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Pickett. Here's the waiter. From past the arc. No good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hart the pass to Andrews. For the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Sanders. The shot from the low post is good. Sanders has got his first points of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Baddest one. For Toronto, they have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12.
Number 2. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Wing shot on the way. Sanders' shot is off. Here's Toronto now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Hart drains the three-pointer. And Toronto leads by 20.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Get there, get there.
Now here's Sanders. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now, pass to Hart. Over to the wing. Here's baddest one.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Dallas shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Sanders kicks to Davis. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Hart. Out left to the wing. Tries again. Baddest one misses. Dallas trails by 20. And get passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Hart. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. 3 on 3. Here's Cruz. The wing jumper off target. Toronto leading by 18. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Knocked away. Pass to Davis. Here's Pickett. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Pickett, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's baddest one. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Pickett.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Davis missing.
Check it out, man. Check it out.
From deep three-point land, Toronto grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. No good from the wing.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Davis with a screen on Hart. Pickett, that's good.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Trying to end the drought, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Pass to Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball, jump ball. Cool it, cool it, cool it. You two players.
Fast break, Toronto. Here's Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Hart, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.